Hey there, nerds. Jim here, and we're going to do something a little different today, and this is why I branched out with the Jimmy Palmquist Show. Obviously, you guys know I'm a nerd, traditional nerd, from my work with Nerd Locker and the Jimmy Palmquist Show. What you may not know is I'm also a sports nerd. Actually, I was that before I was I guess you could say, open nerd. I've played athletics my whole life, grew up in a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, played baseball, soccer, basketball. The only one I never ever played organized was football. But I did play pickup games and all that, and know how to play football thanks to Madden and all that wonderful stuff. But I played soccer my whole life, predominantly, specifically all the way through college and all that. So I'm a huge sports fan. Sadly, I am a diehard Cleveland fan. I love all the sports teams. Grew up with the sports teams. I live and die by the sports teams. I die by the sports teams pretty much. They have never won a championship in my lifetime. I'm hoping that I do get to see that. But specifically today, I wanted to talk about my Cleveland Browns. As you can see, I have a Cleveland Browns jersey. I got orange. I love the orange look. I really wanted the orange look. I figure if you're going to be a Browns fan, let's stick out the orange. What's great is it's a Charlie Fry jersey. I still haven't gotten around to scratching off the Fry, but it is my soccer number, so that works out. Plus, it was $15 after he was traded to Seattle. So, good deal there. I want to talk about where the Browns are going and all this flack about Johnny Manziel. The Browns did better this year. We still have one more game left. Hopefully we can beat the Ravens. We'll see. But we did really well this year. We were only predicted, at least here in Vegas, we're only predicted to win 6 games. So we're above that, finish 7. If you bet the over, you win. Very cool about that. Yeah, we had a lot of wins early on that made it look like we might make it to the playoffs and maybe even lead the division. But let's be realistic, guys. We haven't had a good franchise in a while. So, baby steps. Let's get there. I think the franchise has turned around. I'm not sure about our current coach right now. I'm not the biggest fan of Kyle Shanahan, our offensive coordinator. I think his play calls are not awesome. Not the hugest fan. But we'll see. Let's let this gel. If people are knocking us for taking Johnny Manziel with our, first round draft pick, let's remember it was our second pick. Sort of a throwaway, let's see what happens thanks to the Trent Richardson trade to the Indianapolis Colts, which did work out because even if Manziel is a total bust, it was a gamble worth taking in my opinion, and we had already learned that Trent Richardson wasn't anything to write home about, so why keep him around? And we would have never gotten a first round pick if we'd held on to him and people had seen how bad he really was. So I have no problem with the Johnny Manziel pick. What my problem is that we've given him a game and a quarter essentially to prove himself, and now everybody's written him off. I also think, yeah, his attitude sucked. It must have sucked because the 2 games I saw him play, the team didn't play. It looked like the offensive line was waiting for him to get crunched, specifically the first game. The defense, the week before, they destroyed the Colts. There's absolutely no reason Cleveland should have lost that game. All on Brian Hoyer. Without a doubt, all on Brian Hoyer in that offense. The defense won that game. I totally understand not playing. Totally understand giving up on that after that effort. But come on, guys. Let's not embarrass ourselves because you did it again this past Sunday. And that's embarrassing. The Panthers are nothing to write home about. They're not good. And you just, whatever, okay. Not cool. And again, back to Johnny Manziel. I really don't think the team supported him. And if it's an attitude problem, they're trying to teach him a lesson. Suck it up, guys. Suck it up. I think he learned his lesson. Let's see what he can do. I've read some interviews now that he's sort of taken perspective on the game and a quarter that he played to, hey, I made mistakes. Let's see what we can do next year. Cool. Brian Hoyer's not the answer. I honestly don't know if Johnny Manziel's the answer. Probably not, but I'm not sure. But I'm not thrilled with offensive line. I think they played like crap. I think the offense didn't do well at all. The play where Johnny got hurt, you guys weren't blocking. It was a called run for the quarterback. He runs left. I don't even know which wide receiver was out there, but what kind of block is that? Done. 2 defenders right there to crack him. Really? That's not Johnny Manziel. Then when Brian Hoyer came in, I will say it looked like the offense stepped it up and played a little better. But still, you guys aren't playing that well. 7 games is really all we deserve to win. And Kyle Shanahan, really, if Johnny Manziel in and the play calls, you're starting the game off with him? Brian Hoyer comes in to back him up because he just got hurt. You do a nice little crossing pattern as he comes, as I don't remember, I think it was Mike Gordon, comes across and you just throw a quick pass. Easy, nice confidence builder. Manziel, you don't make a call similar to that? Do a nice little screen, build his confidence up. The Bengals had to do it because of Dalton. What? Best play calling I've seen all season is the Cincinnati Bengals Thursday night game. Phenomenal. That was because I live in Vegas. I don't get to see him much. That was my first introduction to the team this year. They looked amazing. I was floored. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what happened since then to now, but there's clearly de-evolution. I think Kyle Shanahan is in over his head. I don't think he's a good offensive coordinator. I really hope we work on that. I know people are out for Ray Farmer because this was his first draft and it sucked. I don't think so. I think he's made a lot of good moves. I'm very interested to see what he can do moving forward. And as far as this weekend, give Connor Shaw a chance. What do we have to lose? Seriously, don't put in ThinkPad. Do Connor Shaw. As a huge Cleveland Browns fan, I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. A lot of trolls, some of them my friends, suck it monkeys. Let me know what you guys think of the Cleveland Browns and where they're going to go in the future.